Welcome back. Welcome back. You love that.
Oh, I'm so happy to be
We hot, we live, we back.
Jack, it sounds so bad in the mic every time you do that. Your voice sounds spectacular, but you say it so close to the mic, it breaks and it screeches in people's ears on their way to work.
Oops,
Can you imagine starting your day that way?
I would love to start my day that way.
Good morning, Thursday, and welcome back to another episode of We Shouldn't Have a Podcast.
Yes.
My name is Lacy Cavalier Carmichael, and this is my
And you already know
stud
me.
horse
Whoa.
husband.
Jackie Carmichael on the scene, reporting live.
Yeah.
Baby. I'm in a singing mood.
Oh, no.
I might sing the whole podcast.
Oh, great. Thank you for coming to get me from the airport last night.
Of course. I fell asleep in the car. I thought I got in trouble at one point because I thought the police officer was like, why is this man just parked here asleep? But I went unscathed.
Suspect energy.
And I played a whole game of Monopoly on my phone, just FYI. I didn't tell you that.
Who are you playing, you traitor?
I was playing AI. I was just playing a computer. I won, by the way.
Did you?
I ran it up.
Congratulations.
Ran it up.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you had to wait for an hour and a half.
Yeah. So I felt good about that. But yeah, I'm glad to have you back. I missed you.
Me too.
I was super tired last night, but this morning I am full of energy.
I can tell. I love it.
Yeah.
I had one of the longest days of my life yesterday, but it was such a good day.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5 a.m. We recorded the podcast, then went and shot until 4. Then went straight to the airport and went and sat and waited for the plane. And then I think we must have taken off late, or it was the weather that they
You had to have taken off late.
But it didn't feel that late. Anyway, so then the flight was 3.5 hours. It was bad turbulence, and I hate flying. I'm sorry. As soon as I say the word hate, I always my spirit's do we want to use that word?
Strongly dislike.
Yeah. And then I was thinking about the Jennifer Toledo testimony while I was up there, where she's like, and then God asked you, what are you going to choose, fear or faith? And it sounds so silly, but flying is truly something that I feel like my flesh is completely indulged in when I'm up there. I feel like I'm just only thinking fleshly. I hate that word. Oh, there's hate again. Anyways, but I was sitting there having to tell myself, oh my gosh, Lacy, it's okay. And I think it is a control thing. I don't know. Just feeling completely helpless. At any moment I could just be falling through the sky and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not going to keep repeating the same things last city because I know that those things don't necessarily help. But I always I look at us because we both do fly a lot. I've flown a lot in my life. And I always just chalk it up to I'm already up here. I can't control what's going on. I've left my control on the ground.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because I'm up here. What could I possibly do if something happened? But at the end of the day, turbulence has never ever taken a plane down.
I know. And
I know I always tell you that, but it just sucks that you had a bad flight because it's not fun. It can cause a lot of anxiety. But
yeah, I
mean, I thought I was having a heart attack on a plane one time and got taken off in a stretcher ambulance, and I was just having an anxiety attack. So
yeah, planes can be intense.
Yeah,
but we made it on the ground safe. I did sign on to the internet during the flight and text Jackie, will you just tell me that you love me?
Nobody ever wants to get a text when you think your significant other, partner, wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend is in the air, and they say, and the first text you see pop up on your phone is, tell me you love me.
It was so dramatic because on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being okay, 10 being worse turbulence, this was a 4. Okay. This is, I've had, I would say 9s before with turbulence.
The one flying to Kansas City was pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, I feel like that was an 8.
Yeah, but Southwest has the best pilots apparently. What we've heard. So
I'm not buying it. They must have the worst planes, but Or sometimes the best pilots are more fearless and they take you through the cruddy stuff and they know nothing's gonna happen, but we're back there feeling like, bro, I just wanted to get up, cruise, and come back down. Like I wasn't trying to like, beat a record for flying through one of the worst storms. Like I'm good.
What, on a scale of 1 to 10, what was it?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
4. This was saying.
Oh.
I think like maybe even a 3. I don't know. It was really not bad, but like in the grand scheme of things, it really wasn't bad. But in the moment, I was just, my nerves were so shot, and I had that energy drink.
I was just about to say, how was that energy drink making you feel? And then give people a little context into what we're talking about.
Yeah, I talked about it on the podcast yesterday, but the audio might have been missing. So you might not have heard it unless you watched it on YouTube, but I'll explain that in a second.
It's all been fixed now. The IT guy took care of it.
So, yeah. Anyways, there's this Swedish energy drink called Nocco.
Shout out. Y'all want to sponsor the podcast? Shout out.
And it's 180 milligrams of caffeine, which I don't know how much like Alani News are or like Red Bulls and stuff. Do you know?
I don't off the top of my head, but I can find out while you talk.
And nor do I know how much caffeine's in a double shot of espresso, which I have regularly.
With the refresher.
So, anywho.
I got a funny story about that afterwards.
I had a cup of coffee before the podcast. Then I had the energy drink while they were doing my hair and makeup. Then I had another cup of coffee at lunch. Because it was a long day, okay? And it's not like, oh, long day, like you just have to be there. It's like long day, you have to be alert and awake and on. And so I did it. I just, do you hear that little buzzing?
I do.
Is it me or is it your phone? It's the charger in your phone.
Yep, you're right. Electrical currents. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye. Oh.
Bill. Have you got kicked out of school before that was cool?
I've never seen Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh no, I've started something. No, maybe my siblings had it on and I saw it in the background, but like, no, I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyways.
So, yeah. So then my flight wasn't till like 7 something p.m., 7:50 p.m. So I needed to stay awake since my bedtime is usually 8:30. So I needed to like stay awake to get on the plane to then fall asleep. And yeah, I couldn't sleep because then the turbulence was iffy and I was wired. And then when I got there, once we landed, I had all these issues with my residency card. So I was getting sent to this police and that police and this and that. And this is like the 5th time this has happened to me. And it's so brutal. I understand every country has their rules and so on and so forth. But like, bro, like the disorganization of this airport and just how they run things is just so annoying. But oh, am I on?
Move your toes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
What were you gonna say though?
Alani Nu has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I think because it's Europe, I believe that they can only go to a certain amount. I don't believe they can.
That extra 20 milligrams would just be too much on them.
Potentially. I mean, look at everything else they can't sell.
So what's Celsius though? Because Celsius is a Swedish brand.
I bet you it's not 200.
I'm just like, my body is absolutely either addicted or I don't know, like the caffeine thing. Like I had a really bad headache on Tuesday from not having my normal amount of caffeine Monday and Tuesday. But now, because I had so much caffeine, like yesterday I was feeling fine during the day, but now I'm like, I don't feel like I was rested last night. Like I still feel like my body's buzzing and now I'm pounding more espresso. I need to give it a break.
It's 200 milligrams, but I don't know if that's like, I don't know if it varies from like they can only sell it. I don't know. It says 200 milligrams though. Okay. So, I mean.
It kept me awake, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, these things now, like these caffeine drinks, but it's not like a Red Bull or a Monster where it's got all the bad stuff in it. Because I just read Celsius. I don't know a lot about energy drinks. I just know this one said vegan. It's like it's a vegan energy drink, right? This the one that paid Flo Rida like $82 million or something crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Hey, we not Flo Rida.
It's
but
just
Celsius, holla.
It's just so funny. They're like, it's vegan and whatever. It's like, bro, you're literally pumping your body with caffeine. It's just, no way you shake a stick at it. It's not going to be the best option for your body.
Hey, all my vegans, come after her. I ain't got no issues with y'all. Why are you trying to make an op out of the vegans now? All I'm saying is that, yeah, no, that's what it said. I used to take the 5-hour energy drinks in college when I would drive home. And I mean, I was wired.
You were up?
I was up. Big up.
Your toes right now, I can't take it.
I know I need a manicure.
I just
pedicure.
think Jackie has the cutest man toes ever, and like my friends think it's so lame because I feel like people either like you either love someone's feet or hate someone's feet. I feel like there's like no in between.
I will go on record and say this: basketball feet wise, I'm top 5 and I'm not 5. I might be top 3, but I might be top 3. But you get some polish and you get that full pedicure. You get the machine on my toes. You get all the calluses taken down. You shine them up after a full season. These buddies ready for the pool ASAP.
No, really, like athletes' feet can be gnarly.
It doesn't get much more.
I mean that's a steep decline. Like that's not like.
People pay good money for these feet now. Come on now, stop playing with me.
I love your feet so much, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, athletes' feet, like from jamming in shoes and just like locker, just I don't know. They get all janky, and yours are like not all janked up.
I think too, like I don't know. Sometimes people will wear, like especially in sports, they'll wear a size and a half down.
So they don't slide.
I've never had that issue because my feet are wide enough to where it doesn't cause my foot to like slide back and forth. I feel like because I'm a 16 in basketball shoes. I can wear 15 in street shoes because I don't need that extra space. But I like having a little extra space. Like I don't like stubbing my toe into the front of my shoe.
No, not your poor toes. We wouldn't want that.
But as a kid, man, I was always like, yo, I gotta have good feet, man. I like stubbed my toe one time and I had like a little piece of skin on top that like would not fall off for years.
Oh no.
It was like I got it caught on a piece of carpet in my house.
Oh my gosh.
And it like got caught up and like pushed the skin back. And I was like, wait, it was on this, it was right here, and it still got a little rough patch, but it finally fell off. Mom was like, don't pick it.
Wow.
You trying to get closer to me? What are you doing?
Yes, I was trying to split the sign evenly, but also get closer to you. I know.
So which one crossed your mind first?
The sign. But congratulations on your feet.
Thanks. Anyways, it was
great work.
People didn't tune in to hear me talk about my toes.
Great life's work. I will talk about this shirt that you're wearing though because
shout out.
I love this shirt so much. This color on you, everything.
Tell them why, because people are probably wondering why.
I was getting
the letters are missing.
I destroyed it on accident. When we moved into this apartment, man. I shouldn't have let this be in the first batch of laundry and the washer/dryer. It's a combo machine, which you can never trust those. Destroyed it. And this is a very nice, very expensive soccer jersey. Barcelona.
I was going to say, it's not just a soccer jersey.
Football
jersey.
Barcelona jersey. And it's gorgeous. And I've never seen a color that looks better on your skin before. And what did I do? I came in here and destroyed it. Yeah. And like, this jersey has actually kept me up at night, the fact that this happened.
Yeah.
And I'm just so thankful that you still wear it and don't let it stop you, because that would kill me. Yeah. But when I was in Barcelona in March, I got Lucas this same little jersey with the matching shorts.
He's gonna look fire.
I can't wait to put it on him in a couple weeks.
Yeah, he's gonna look fire in it. Yeah, this and this is like a $200 thing, and the fact that this washed up Nike, the fact that this washed up and it's supposed to be Nike. A game jersey. Come on now, the letters is falling off of this. I know you wouldn't let Leo Messi wear this. I know you wouldn't let Gerard Piqué wear this. I know you wouldn't let Aubameyang wear this.
None of our other clothes did anything.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it just like if it felt like a personal attack. It felt like one of my brother's paid you to ruin my jersey.
You got cheated.
Anyways, Barcelona, you know what it is.
Shout out. Honestly, I would love to live in Barcelona with you. I can't wait to take our kiddos there one day and watch soccer games.
Football games. Yeah, 100%.
It'll be fun times.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So that's our announcement. We are just kidding.
Moving to Barcelona.
Oh no, I was gonna say pregnant. I'm kidding.
Neither.
Jokes. Well, we have a great show for today. What are we talking about, Jack? Oh wait, before we do just have to explain really quick. Jackie had technical difficulties with the podcast last 2 days.
I told him. I told him on
they don't all follow you on Instagram. Anyways, and
that
so
sounds
he
like
accidentally.
You guys are missing out. It sounds like your guys is bad.
The last 2 days, he accidentally left out one or the other audios. Like the first day it was your audio, second day my audio, or vice versa. Anyways, it's fixed now. So if you had that issue, then you can go back and listen to them now. But they were on YouTube. But I'm just happy that we even recorded while I was gone. Like that in itself was a feat. Like waking up and doing it and whatever. Like we're just learning, you know?
Yeah. No, we are learning. We're learning to maybe keep our feet off the table, away from your mic cord.
It's fun.
Yeah, no, we're learning. We're it's trial by fire at this point, and
You're fire. I'm trial.
Ew. But yes, it's been good. The app that we have used and everything, obviously it seemed to have worked. I uploaded it all, and I'm glad that you alerted me and it didn't go on for days. That would not have been good. So shout out to the listeners, and shout out to the person that said, or people that said they couldn't hear it, because I feel terrible. I'm somewhat of a OCD perfectionist, so
honestly I want to send Mackenzie a Starbucks gift card for letting us know, because that also is horrible. That's who sent it to me, who let me know.
Okay, yeah, shout out Mackenzie.
Yeah, so thanks, because we clearly didn't go back and listen, neither one of us.
But that's the thing, that's why I was confused, is I did go back and listen. I listened to it
on Spotify or on Apple,
on the platform we use to kick everything out, because that's where it has to be uploaded. You can't just upload it directly. So I'm saying I played them and it played the track normally. So then when I uploaded it, it's just, I don't know.
It's really a big bamboozle. So what do we have today?
We talked about this last week a little bit. We touched on it. Princess Harry and Meghan Markle were involved in a near-catastrophic. The representative is saying near-catastrophic paparazzi chase in New York City. Princess Meghan, or Duchess Meghan.
Yeah, Duke and Duchess.
Yeah, was receiving a award.
Do they even have their title anymore? Maybe not.
And Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Yeah.
Were almost involved in a really bad car accident with Meghan's mother.
Yeah.
That's from the report that I heard on BBC when it first happened. So
no, it's pretty annoying, because that's literally the only sentence of information they've given us, and the whole world is like waiting to hear, are they okay? Like, is there injury? I did see today that someone said there was no injuries. But
it's New York City now. Like, and my whole thing is that if it was a near catastrophic thing, and maybe it's going to come out here in the next couple of days, somebody has a recording, as many cameras and security cameras are in New York City, somebody has something on, especially if it was downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and surely they stepped out of the car with security, and someone would be like, oh, that's Meghan Markle. So I'm shocked that there's no video of it.
I just feel so bad. Like, if this is the case, I feel so bad for them. Like, think about them sitting there being like, the one night we leave our kids and go play a part in society, this very thing that's like traumatized us. Yeah. And like, who knows what's going through Harry's mind?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. were you about to say
No,
something? Well, I think too is the little bit that I know about having security guards and traveling with security, so on and so forth. These security guards too are, I mean, they're retired U.S. Marines, they're, you know, British Navy, military, whatever the case may be. They're skilled and they practice on an evasive driving. So think about somebody in a car, and let's just say he says, hey, we have to outrun this paparazzi. Now, why they're outrunning the paparazzi, like, we'll probably find that out. But when they're driving, they're trained to, like the movies, avoid cars and try to like take a left and a right and try to like cut across traffic.
I remember them talking about that in Harry and Meghan. Meghan was being like tormented in Canada. Her security was doing all sorts of crazy maneuvers. Correct.
And so when that happens, like, it's a judgment call. Like, just like a sniper, they're trying to say, okay, you have to protect the president. If something's coming from this way, you have to see that it's coming before it's going to happen. So he could have did something or made a maneuver, and that caused it. You know what I'm saying?
This just in, Jackie Carmichael is blaming the near catastrophic car wreck on Harry and Meghan's personnel.
I'm saying when you're put in those situations, we're human. So if you overcorrect, that's human error. You know, so he could have just very much overcorrected. Think how tight.
Baby, this is how rumors get started.
I'm saying, let's think about how tight and how compact everything is in New York City. We've been in New York City.
I understand, but
so think about trying to outrun something downtown.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to just say why that could have been catastrophic.
It was a car chase, paparazzi chase.
So imagine trying to do that downtown in New York City. That's probably the last place you probably want to be in a car chase.
Yeah, or Istanbul.
Yeah, I'll take Istanbul over New York City.
Not me. Istanbul and like the old city where there's not even 2 lanes. Think about being by Soho House and stuff like in Galata. Like that's like their city or Constantinople area.
I mean, you probably have a higher chance of going into Bosphorus, but
and people here don't have no rules. Or really any consequences with their driving. It's nuts.
Yeah. Well, I'll be interested to hear
what the heck is going on.
What's going on. And like I said, if the representative reached out and told BBC News, then they must be okay. You know?
My thing is, though, like, these news outlets are ruthless. Like, if there was any... It makes me feel like the Crown is covering something because they're the ones that have control over their news. You know, like they have to remember they were talking about that in the documentary that it has to go through this like approval system through the teams.
But he's not a part of the royal family.
I know,
anymore.
But that's what I'm saying. This is interesting because this would have been a free-for-all for any news outlet. They would have found the car. They would have found they would have found more information by now to share. All the outlets are probably fighting to be the first person to have information on this. So the fact that there's nothing, like who is holding them back right now?
Yeah,
it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that does make sense because I mean, it looked like she was on her phone. Like I don't even think that BBC broke it. I think it was like she saw it just how we saw it. Like as it was reported, apparently, or maybe she did report it, but I don't know. It looked like she was on her phone getting a text.
Reported it.
No, I'm saying the representative.
Oh.
I'm saying the representative, whoever reached out to her. It looked like she got the text on her phone.
Because even like, where is the paparazzi that was chasing them? Why hasn't he sold a story?
He gone. He been offed already.
Oh my gosh. It's just nuts. It's nuts. It's crazy. We were just talking about like how Harry made the right decision by taking them out of the equation to protect them, and then like they put themselves in the public eye and this sort of thing happens.
Well, and last thing I'm going to say about this.
It's just such a bummer. They should be able to go to an event and like, receive an award and go home to their children.
Yeah, but I mean, my only thing is that like, how often have you seen them in public with pictures? Because I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. They intentionally stay out of harm's way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They should be able to go to one event for her to receive an award and go home safely.
My question is that if they're in a car, tinted out, probably in a Maybach, all tinted, bulletproof.
You and your rumor starting. Probably in a Maybach.
Maybach or a Rolls Royce.
Okay,
one of the two. Probably bulletproof. Probably
no, it's
all
a
blacked
Porsche
out.
for sure.
Probably all black. Probably all blacked out. He's from England. It probably was a Rolls Royce.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All blacked out. Why would you need to outrun any? I don't understand why you would have to outrun. All things we're gonna find out. Anyways.
I mean, why does any celebrity try to get away from paparazzi? Like, so that they're not followed home, so their privacy isn't invaded. Like, they try to get away. Like, they are being chased. They're being stalked.
I feel like that would. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be easy. I don't know. I just feel like if it's life or death, I'm gonna be like, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, head is so fuzzy. Oh my gosh, seriously, it feels so soft on my hands.
Anything else we have? We're going to do you want to fill in on what we're going to do tomorrow?
Pack and leave? What? oh regarding pop culture, like, oh my gosh, this is the last week that we will be behind on our shows, and it's the finales this week, so at least we'll get to watch the reunions in real time. New Jersey came out Tuesday, I'm assuming, and so we're gonna watch that today. It's finally up for us. We're gonna watch it today, and then also hopefully Vanderpump finale will be up for us today. So we have a big evening of television to watch, so that tomorrow, Friday, our last episode of season 1, we can recap 2 of our favorite shows with you guys to kind of round out this season. But golly, like, I am on the edge of my seat. I am so ready to watch the finale of Vanderpump Rules. Like, you don't even know. I don't want to see tweets. I don't want to see TikToks. I don't want to see any information. I want to watch it for the first time with shock on my face.
I saw a photo of Ariana, or I saw a video. You're distracting me when you do that. You stay over there, host. I stay over here, host.
I've missed you. Seriously, I missed you so much.
Okay, all right. Okay. I'm gonna get Alan on you.
Alan?
Okay.
Alan.
So Ariana, I saw a video of her, like, when she was walking up to, it was like maybe the premiere or the reunion something, but she wasn't wearing what she wore at the reunion, because I saw what she wore at the reunion. So, like, she put her hand up to the camera and then pulled it away, and it's like, bro, you can tell she about to be on a revenge tour.
She's already dating someone else.
No Fury Like a Woman Scorned. Is she really?
Oh no.
Dang.
Do I have boogers hanging out my nose?
No, you're good. But is she really?
Yeah, she's been dating someone.
Shout out to her.
There's like all these like paparazzi videos of her in New York with like a Louis Vuitton bag, like from the store, like a shopping bag, and like kissing him on the street corners.
Dang.
So she said, hold on, let me go spend some money from my new contracts that I just got based off y'all's silliness, and kiss this man's
boy.
But you can tell she's hurting, like, even if you have a new flame, like, that doesn't take away the betrayal and the pain of, like, you know, everything she's gone through.
Yeah, she about to run it up. Boy. She about to go nuts, man. No Fury Like a Woman Scorned, boy. Tom Sandoval. I'd hate to be you, my brother. I'd hate to be you.
I did see, because I looked on E! News this morning to see if there was anything we're missing, and I did see them say that Tom and Raquel confirmed that they were in love on the finale. No, like, I can't.
Oh, man.
It's too much.
The relationship that nobody asked for. That's like, I got a prime example. That's like if McDonald's and Burger King did a collaboration sandwich together. I would never want any part of that.
I want to respect your creativity, but I'm not able to co-sign that analogy.
Why not? Are you choosing not to?
Because I would try it. And I'm sorry.
This is coming from the person that thinks Burger King breakfast is better anyway.
I'm sorry. Raquel and Tom are definitely not McDonald's and Burger King. They're nowhere near star players in the fast food world. They're more like Carl's Jr. and
okay, I got a better
Castle.
one.
What is
okay,
it?
Can I have a second try?
But what is it? Castle?
White Castle?
White Castle. That's them.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
Real quick. And I'm going to disrespect one of my favorite fast food franchises. It's like if Arby's did a collaboration with Domino's.
Bro, they're not Arby's and Domino's. They're so far below that.
Okay, well, I'm done.
On the realm of like
All right.
quality, branding.
You thinking okay.
But I'm trying to rock with you. I just don't want to give them that much credit. Like,
All right.
Arby's has been trusted for years, decades.
You can't stand Arby's.
But
You
there's
never eat
trust.
at Arby's.
But there's trust.
With what?
Domino's, there's so much trust.
mess with
I would
Domino's.
fight for Domino's. Domino's
Okay.
has always been my favorite, except for Johnny's Pizza in
So
Louisiana.
what is
If you
Arby's
know,
and
you know.
Domino's? What would that even look like? I was just saying two random things that don't go
It
together.
sounds like a roast beef pizza. Hand tossed. What?
Moving on.
That's what it sounds like.
Mm.
Is there any other news, Shorty Dop?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, we literally become reinstated Americans in a couple days. Have you booked your flight yet?
No.
Oh, you stress me out. And then I have to remember you're an adult outside of me, and you will take care of it. You will take care of it. I've got to stop. I've got to stop. I've got to stop asking questions. I got to let you be a man. I got to let you do your thing, 'cause it's driving me crazy.
So if you wanted to know the next track from Lacy Cavalier, there you go. You got a little snippet. It's driving me crazy. Don't try that. Don't. See, why are you trying to trend jack? I start off singing this morning.
Jackie
you were
Carmichael?
in my ear saying, "Hey, do the people want to hear that?" And now all of a sudden you start singing. Cause you're driving me crazy. No, you
Jackie.
don't want to go there with me. You don't want to go there with me.
Jackie.
Cause you're driving. Put this cloud lifter on my voice. I'm like, sound like,
Jackie.
Cause you're driving me crazy.
No. You dare, y'all. He does the same run on every single.
Cause you're driving me crazy. Ooh.
You didn't do it. What is it?
Maybe in the future.
Y'all-
Maybe in the future. That's all y'all get for right now.
Sometimes-
Until I get my record deal.
I have so many videos of us sing fighting.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll
Or
be like,
rap battling.
yeah, we love a freestyle rap battle.
Yeah.
And God, we should do that on a podcast one day. That's the quickest way to lose any listener or
We'll
subscriber
back
we've
down
ever
to 0
acquired.
subscribers. Nobody wants to hear that.
No, we definitely should. That would be so much fun. You would listen to that podcast over and over and over and over and over again. If there was audio missing, you would know in the first 10 minutes because you would go back and listen to yourself and be like, bro, that was low-key a bar. Like, dang, like, do you know anybody I should send this to? Like,
That's how I sound.
Honey Bob. You crack me up with the freestyles. The amount of videos I have on my phone of Jackie freestyling in the car and barking. Why do you bark during your freestyles?
It's a tribute to DMX.
Speaking of, I didn't know he had passed.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean,
yeah, like I wish I would have just said RIP the other day. Like I didn't know.
yeah, lost a great man.
It's very sad.
Yeah, I just assumed you knew that.
I
Been bringing it up.
don't know much about pop
But
culture and
Yeah.
things. Like
I'm your line. I'm your beat. I'm your pulse to the streets.
Yeah, you are. Like, I'm a reality TV girly, but beyond that, like, you're my ear to the ground. I did see though, because since we've been doing this podcast, I've been jumping onto E! News in the morning just to see like what's going on, so that we can keep up. And they're saying that Kim is rumored to be dating Tom Brady now.
I did see that.
I just don't believe that.
I don't believe it either. They said because they said that she called him for advice about houses in the Bahamas, which is like, if I was
romantic.
if I wanted a crib in the Bahamas, I'd probably call Tom Brady too if I was Kim Kardashian.
Why does he like own the Bahamas?
No, but I heard he got a like silly crib.
Like Little Bunny or whatever.
Bad Bunny?
No.
Little Bunny
from Fool's Gold.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that his name?
Yeah. Kevin Hart's character, Little Bunny.
And he owns the Bahamas in that movie.
Yeah, no, he did. That's hilarious. No, the Bahamas I love the Bahamas. When I went long time ago in high school with my family, we went to the Dolphins like cove. You have to like actually go out, like, and they have it built into an island. And like the dolphins actually can like leave and come back, like, because they know where their like home is. So there's like there was like a hole in the net one time, and they left and came back.
You're worse than
so
I just did. Sorry.
There are houses on, and even at this point in time, like seeing these houses, seeing these houses. I mean, they're just ridiculous. Because on one side it's all super nice, and on the other side you have Nassau. That's Nassau. I'm telling a story.
Jackie keeps using his hand to tell a story, and I keep trying to grab it to hold his hand, and he keeps like worming his way out so that he can speak with his hands. Sorry.
But yeah, so I mean, I think he's just got a silly Billy house down there. So I mean, maybe he knows the tax codes, and maybe he's got the line.
So when him and Giselle were breaking it down, he was like, I get to keep the Bahamas house.
I don't know. Who's the one making assumptions now?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, why would she call him? Why wouldn't she call Giselle? Have a little girl chat.
Why would they be in a Porsche, not a Rolls Royce?
It was just a theory. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you know.
I've pretty much watched like everything there is to offer on Turkish Airlines at this point on their little screen.
I doubt that.
Yeah, whatever. Honestly, it's
not on international flights. There's no way, because I know there's ones you've missed.
As far as like what I'm willing to watch,
I got you.
As far as
what the options are limited.
Like the TV shows, like the funny TV shows, I've watched almost all of them.
Yeah,
I watched The Powerless thing with Vanessa Hudgens, and they only give like a couple episodes.
I was just about to say that. Y'all put
they're random.
Put the whole season on there. I don't want to see episode 1, 10, and 13.
That's so true.
Why?
But The Big Bang Theory has the most episodes, so I watched almost all that they had to offer yesterday. I've been putting off watching Big Bang Theory because that was my flight show for so many years, and I was just like over it. But then last night, my love for Big Bang Theory was reignited, and I just really enjoyed it. Now that it was showing the season where they're like all married except for Raj, and it was just really just easy TV, like it just wholesome TV. I loved it.
I've never been like, I was one of those people, like I can honestly say I was never a Big Bang Theory, like it started off, and I just remember it catching traction like slowly. And when I got to Europe, I had a teammate that watched it religiously, like every flight, every place we were going. I'm like, bro, what you doing? I'm watching Big Bang Theory. I'm like, bro, what is it? It's like that. And so I guess it's like along the lines of like Friends, where you know, and like they were all making $1 million an episode because it became like that type of show. But I don't understand what the draw of it was. I'm sure I could sit down and watch it. I'm sure I would like it. I just never ever got into it.
Yeah, no, it's like, it's just easy to watch, and it's wholesome. Like it's just funny. I like stuff that's wholesome and witty, and that's just what it is. It's like a Gilmore Girls, but for nerds.
Is it like Seinfeld, where every episode, like, it can be its own show?
That's why you can watch episode 2 and then episode 13.
Gotcha. Yeah, I understand.
So I mean, obviously, like the characters progress in their life, you know. So jumping around seasons might be a little weird,
Yeah.
but if you pick a season and just pick any episode, you'd be fine.
Can I actually tell you this is going to be a this is a little backstory of my life, and one of my favorite shows growing up was a sitcom. I don't even think I've ever told you this.
Okay.
Will and Grace.
Really?
I used to love, because it came on right before Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is when we could only afford 10 TV channels or 15 TV channels.
Honey.
So this is on WGN.
I think we should tell our kids that and just like play VeggieTales.
And Will and Grace would come on, and so I'd watch it, and it was like Jack 3000, you know, and like all that stuff.
I've never watched Will and Grace.
Oh, the
Have
old
you seen
school.
the Reba show?
Yes, of
That
course.
was- that was one of my
that was
faves.
on when it was the CW was the WB. I'm dating myself right now, but the WB was the Reba show.
Stop! Don't tell them you're 40.
They I'm 33. Come on now. Stop
I knew
playing.
you
Stop
were
playing
gonna-
with me.
I knew you were gonna say your real
Stop
age.
playing
All
with
of
me.
a sudden now you're
Because
not
people who are listening to it go, oh, he's 40.
Jackie's 33. I'm 26. So
40
I'm like the
dating
young
a 26-year-old.
I'm like the cool young chick.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, Will and Grace, you loved it. Heartthrob.
Will and Grace. It wasn't even it was a heartthrob. It was
No,
just the fact of
makes
like
your heart throb.
she was a fashion designer in New York City, or interior designer. The whole thing, loved it. It was a fire show. I just loved the way it was done.
I need
Anyways,
to rewatch it. Like
it
honestly,
was
now that our seasons are coming to an end,
fire.
before our next reality show start, we'll have probably like a 2-week gap to like get some Will and Grace.
I
in.
would love to do that.
Okay,
That'd be
done.
fire.
We can do that.
And maybe Reba too.
I'm determined to stop the podcast on 444 today. 4444
Okay, well,
or 4440.
you got 3 minutes.
2 minutes.
Well, no, it'd be 4444. Yeah. 44 minutes and 44 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up. We move home, or I leave Saturday morning. It is Thursday morning right now, so I'm looking around at this apartment, and I have a lot to pack. So I'm actually gonna start packing today, and then
That stressed me out.
no, it's got me so excited because I've been thinking about it the last 2 weeks. Like I'm just ready to do it because we
Yeah.
don't have that much stuff here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I took a lot of stuff back during the earthquake, so I'm just gonna start organizing and packing, and you're gonna follow me like the day or two after, and we'll be home, and I'm so excited. And we said this yesterday on the podcast, but if you missed it, I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna say it again tomorrow. We are taking a week off next week from the podcast to let season 1 breathe before we start season 2. But season 2, you will see us in Nashville.
We got to get
in
this
our
set,
home.
We got to get this set to where we're gonna really like it. You know.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to a mic stand, so I don't have to hold this.
I'm honestly probably gonna keep it like this. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, rapper style. Okay. Anywho, thank you guys for listening. Happy Thursday. We're going to catch up on these shows so that, we're, useful to you. We're your news outlet. So we're going to have the info tomorrow, all the
Yes.
scoop. But thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, add us to your library. Oh my gosh, the time's creeping
I knew
up.
you were gonna do that. You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun.
No, I'm not jumping the gun.
Like, subscribe,
Already
comment.
said that. Follow
you
us
know,
on TikTok.
Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram. Also, if you're interested in starting your own podcast, in the YouTube description below, we've actually put the entire setup of what we use. And because when I first was starting this out, I didn't want to just, I'm very much meticulous in a way of like, I want things a certain way. I want it to sound a certain way. I want it to be a certain way. And I think that that was one of the most stressful processes, because I said, if I'm going to put something out,
40 seconds.
Yep. If I'm going to put something out, I want it to sound the highest quality possible. It may not take off right away, but I said, the quality of it is going to be, top notch.
That's why we put out 2 podcasts without our voices on it. Anyways,
correct. That didn't have anything to do with me, but all of that is in the description below. So you can check that out and the entire setup. Go for it.
you're stressing me out with the time running down. Okay.
Maybe.
We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
You're gonna have
Okay.
to, baby.
3, 2, 1. Bye.